Hey Coyote Nation, happy Tuesday to you. Another beautiful day in the Ozarks. I think we could say that 365.
Yes, we
right?
can. Yes.
Absolutely, yeah. So on the Coyote Deck with us today, as we usually have on Tuesday, it's Rounder from KC and the Roundman Show, and it's Mrs. Rounder from 107.9 The Coyote. And Mrs. Rounder is just as big a fan of the Cardinals as Rounder is. That's what makes a good marriage. It's good to be equally yoked when it comes to baseball, right?
It's in our marriage contract, so she doesn't have any choice.
Oh, yeah. I signed it.
That's smart, actually. That's good. Good to have all that stuff figured out. So this is a really good time to be a Cardinal fan because they have won, I think it's 14 of their last 17 games. They are in first place by 3 games over the Cubs going into the day, and I think Milwaukee has dropped to like 5.5 games back. So things are looking pretty good for the Redbirds right now.
Yeah, they are, and of course it's far from over. But because they've got to play Milwaukee a couple more times, and then they get to play the Bears. Cubs.
The Bears.
I never.
They're
it's
the
one of those Chicago teams.
The Baby Bears, right?
Some team out of Chicago.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of games left against the Cubs. In fact, 7 of the last 10 of the regular season are against the Cubs. So it'll probably come down to that. I think we're down to 32 games left in the regular season for the Cardinals. And they've got a 3-game first place lead. So they got a real shot at it. And they're playing their best baseball of the year.
Oh, absolutely. The bats have finally come alive. Our 2 power hitters are doing the job.
Yeah.
But, all the way through the lineup right now, it's dangerous. For a pitcher, I would not want to face the Cardinals right now.
Yeah, they're getting healthy again. Ozuna's back from the broken hand, and he's been hitting the ball.
Oh, and Yachty's back, and he hit a home run last night.
Yep.
Of course, just about everybody in the state of Missouri hit a home run last night, didn't they?
DeYoung with he just crushed one last night.
He's an all-round baseball player.
He's really coming around,
yes.
Absolutely. And we were talking yesterday in the hallways at the Coyote that, this team has been up and down all year. They've been pretty good all year long, but they really seem to have hit their stride in the last 2 weeks. They've found something that is really working for them, and the confidence is really up there.
Well, I hoped all season that this would happen. I told you at the beginning of the season, I thought this team was too good not to start winning.
Yeah.
They started to worry me there for a little bit. When they went to California, I thought, oh boy.
Lost those 5 in a row.
Yeah, we're in trouble here. And then they bounced back very well, which is a sign of a great team.
Yep, absolutely. And again, the playoffs are just about a month away now, so that is right around the corner, and we're pretty excited about that. So you brought you're wearing some Cardinal stuff again, and so is Mrs. Rounder here.
Right.
So what are we wearing here?
I don't know. She buys everything for me. Where'd we get this?
Just clothes?
I couldn't tell you. Don't remember.
So do you buy your Cardinal stuff at Busch Stadium or just wherever you can find it? Or
all over.
Wherever,
yeah.
Okay.
The answer to that is yes, Chris.
Absolutely. And you brought more memorabilia for us from your amazing Cardinals memorabilia collection. What do you have for us today?
Well, today I actually don't have anything Cardinals today. But when I grew up, I had 2 heroes. One, of course, Stan the Man.
Stan the Man Musial.
Learned to bat from Stan the Man. Played third base, and I learned everything I could about playing third base from a guy named Brooks Robinson.
Right.
Who played for the Orioles. And when he went into the Hall of Fame, he signed a few baseballs, and I just happened to have one that he signed the day he went into the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty proud of that.
Wow.
My beloved found that one, too.
Really?
Yeah, she buys all my stuff. Who's got time to shop, right?
You have a good wife.
Well, she's a professional shopper.
Hey, well,
what can I say?
There's good and bad to that.
I disagree, but
and we continue.
whatever.
And we continue.
So Brooks Robinson, is he one of your favorites, even though he wasn't a Cardinal?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Every time I could watch Brooks Robinson play, I did. People talk about Rollins and all the great third basemen, but to me, there's never been a better third base. Even Ken Boyer. I don't think there's ever been a better third baseman ever than Brooks Robinson. And I'll be the first to admit if somebody else comes along, but nobody.
So is he your favorite non-Cardinal then?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the only non-Cardinal.
The only non-Cardinal. He is kind of adopted as a pseudo-Cardinal.
He is in my house.
There you
Yeah.
go. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so you and KC rocking it in the afternoon. KC and the Roundman show, 3 to 6, best show in the Ozarks. And they've got all the awards to prove it. So what's going on the KC and the Roundman show?
Absolutely nothing.
Ah.
We don't do anything that amount to anything. We have no show prep. We don't really plan anything. We just kind of take it as it comes.
Just kind of have a good time.
Yeah, you were on twice with us
I
yesterday.
know. I bog you down enough just
No,
once. And,
you
know,
don't.
so,
No, you don't. You get right in there.
That is so much fun joining you guys on the show because you guys are just having such a good time. You laugh.
We have fun every day. We've been doing this for 17 years, and we enjoyed as much today as the first day we did it.
Man, and that makes life a lot easier.
Yeah, it
doesn't
does.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's working because they're the best show in the Ozarks. And again, they've got all the awards to prove it. So if you haven't checked out KC and the Roundman for a while, go back, check them out 3 to 6 in the afternoon. And you and KC own the radio station. You just put on a new morning show
Yeah.
about a month ago, and they're rocking it.
Crystal and the Bear. If you haven't taken time to listen, you should do it. I have to put one of those warnings on it, like on cigarettes. Warning: this could become a habit.
Right.
Because they're that good.
Yeah, and they're having a good time too. It's a good way to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing, I don't know, because I don't get to sit in on your high-level meetings with KC, because you guys own the radio station. But I'm guessing you put in this morning show because the other morning show you weren't too happy with.
Well, it's a highly technical radio term, Chris. They
Yeah.
sucked. They were awful.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was painful. I wouldn't listen to them. That was how bad. My own radio station, I wouldn't listen to them.
Wow, that's bad.
They were terrible.
So you made the move. You put in Crystal and the Bear, and for those people who went away from the Coyote because you didn't like the previous morning show,
You need to come back.
you need to come back.
If you come back for 5 minutes, you'll stay.
Yep. And they're sincere. I mean, Crystal and the Bear, they're not trying to put on airs or be something they're not. They're just them.
Yeah, what
Right,
you
so-
hear is what they are.
Yep. And so check them out, 6 to 10 in the morning, followed, of course, by JT, Jamie Turner, who loves his music, and he's actually on your show every day with Pump It or Dump It.
Yeah, he's our music expert. And you think I've got a collection of St. Louis Cardinals stuff.
Yeah.
You should see his collection of records. In fact, Mrs. Rounder just found a whole box of really old, weird albums
Yeah?
in an old storage building.
Did you find that shopping?
No.
Oh,
No,
no,
she was
no.
digging into an old storage building.
wow.
And have you given that to him yet?
No, but I did tell him about it yesterday.
It's going to be right up his alley because
knows
it's
what's
music that nobody's ever heard before.
Wow. That's like Christmas in, what is this, August
Yeah.
for Jamie,
Yeah,
right?
right.
That's fantastic, Mrs. Rounder. That is so nice.
Well, hey, waste not, want not.
There you go. That's a beautiful thing. So it's Jamie Turner middays and on the KC and the Roundman show with Pump It or Dump It. Then we've got Fitz, and then we got KC and the Roundman, and then we got Cody, who I'm not sure if that's a girl or a guy.
What is up with him?
I don't know.
Worth listening to, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Weird.
If you just sit there and try to figure out where that voice is coming from, it's worth listening to.
Yeah, it is.
That's Cody in the evenings. And of course, you don't want to miss your Renegade Radio sports updates right around 35 past the hour, 6:35 in the morning to 6:35 in the evening. And Roundman, we're hitting the Cardinals big time because they're doing so well right now, but football is starting up too.
And of course, we have got the world's greatest Kansas City Chiefs fan
We do.
on our staff. And I heard you talking with him yesterday on this show, and you talked about him wearing two hats, and he does.
Yeah.
And it wears him out, but he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's that much of a fan. He does his normal job, which he's probably the best in the business.
Yeah,
When it comes to marketing.
He's our director of business development.
He's absolutely the best I've ever seen. I've never seen anybody care more about their clients than he does, and they like him.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
But then he takes on this Kansas City Chief thing, 4 or 5 months out of the year,
Right.
and does it for free.
Right.
He just wants to do it.
Just because he is
That's
a super fan.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not getting paid to do that, folks. He just does it because he loves
Because
it.
he loves the
And,
Chiefs.
and if you're not watching him on the Facebook, you're making a mistake because he's doing the things that you would do if you had the chance to do it. So you can live vicariously through him. It's awesome.
I had to smile. I was watching all of his videos the other night from the preseason game, He's walking through the parking lot.
Yeah.
He's talking with all the tailgaters, hanging out with the cheerleaders. I seem to have got stuck on that one.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. And then, of course, in the press box, he's got to show us all the food that he's eating.
Oh, yeah.
After the game, with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and stuff. So if you have not followed us on Facebook, go there right now. Hit the little follow button for 107.9 The Coyote, and you'll get all of these videos.
And don't give up. Watch it all the way to the end, because this wrap up at the end is funny. It always is funny.
Jason is Jason.
He was dead tired, and he was still going. It was great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So, when you tune into the Coyote, and that would be 107.9 The Coyote, you're going to get something great. I mean, you're either going to get a great show, you're going to get some great music, you might get some great Renegade Radio sports updates, but you're going to get something great, and we would be so honored to have you join us in Coyote Nation. So, and if you have any complaints, call the owner here.
Please do.
That would be Mr. Rounder from
I wanna
KC
know
and the Roundman
if you do.
Show.
Yeah.
That's right. Or Mrs. Rounder. I'm sure you can handle some trouble, huh?
Oh, you bet.
She can probably handle it, or she can cause it.
Well, she's the glue. She keeps it together. We wouldn't be on the air every day if it wasn't for her. The work that she does makes it happen. So,
You got to have the glue.
yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. So join us on
Plus,
the
we
Coyote.
have her because she looks good.
She's eye candy.
That's why she's here, folks.
I
Not
thought-
a lot of content here.
I thought
Kinda
I
like
was eye
Casey and the
candy,
Roundman
but
Show.
she's the eye candy, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm always thinking. I'm always.
I saw what you did yesterday when you put eye candy down there under you. What are you going to do today, buddy?
I didn't do that.
Right here. What are you going to put right
What is
there?
that?
What is that?
I can't put eye candy with her in the picture, that's for sure. All right, so until next time, thank you, Rounder.
Thank you, Chris.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Bye.